channel, Recovering Strong Black Woman, where we talk about everything from luxury to manifestation and ultimately living life on your own damn terms, okay? So on today's episode, we're going to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart. And I feel like as recovering, I call myself recovering strong black woman, right? Because we're not playing into that narrative anymore. But as quote unquote strong black women, one thing that I hear time and time again is that feeling that we have to do everything. We've got to take the world on our shoulders. Now, as I've gone through my healing journey, one thing that I think that has been an amazing aha moment for me and something I have fully embraced is outsourcing the shit I hate. Yes, I outsource all the shit I hate to do. And it's been amazing. And I just want to talk about my experience, some of the things I outsource, and giving yourself permission to do the same. So let's start from here, which is, once again, talking about the narrative of you got to do this, or I got to do this, I got to cook, I got to clean, I got to take care of everybody. Like, you're going to be running around looking crazy, right? So nobody does it all. Think about a corporation. You've got somebody in charge of finance, human resources, marketing. Everything is broken down because no one entity can do it all. It's okay to reassign responsibilities to other people who are who are better suited or have a passion for it. So let's start kind of with that concept of real organizational structures and how you can kind of use some of that in your life is understanding what you're great at, what you love to do, and what you hate to do. And if there's something you hate to do, start to outsource it. And it's so like freeing because you just honestly don't have to do it all. And we've got to cut that shit out. And it's just like, that's an aha moment that has kind of really come to me. And I've continued to kind of like grow and kind of feed into it of just outsourcing the shit that I hate. So let's talk about some of the shit that I hate to do. So I'm very unique in the sense that I do not love shopping. I know it's weird. I've released like all my blogs with luxury, but I just don't love shopping. I don't love the task of shopping. There's other ways that I like to spend my money, but just going out and buying clothes is just not it. A part of that too is I grew up a tomboy. Like, I'm just like real casual. Like, it is what it is. And I accept that about myself. Like, I'm not mad about it. I do what I do, but it's okay to outsource it. So recently what I did a couple of months ago is just knowing that I hate to shop. I've come to grips with it and said, that's okay. I know in the beginning I kind of felt some type of way because I know this narrative that women are sold, which is, oh my God, women love to shop and you should shop all the time and women spend all their money on shopping. That wasn't part of my narrative and I had to kind of like reconcile those feelings. But once I came to my conclusion of I don't like to shop, I stopped feeling bad about it and I outsourced shopping to somebody else. Right? Sure did. I'll tell you 2 different ways that I outsource shopping. One, groceries. I've been outsourcing grocery shopping for a good 3 years. And I'm so happy about it. I hate grocery shopping. Number one, like my mom was a vegan. So, I come from an environment where you eat to live, you don't live to eat. So I'm just very practical when it comes to food. I don't mind exploring stuff and doing something different, but when it comes to everyday meals, I'm just tend to be more practical. So Instacart was my best friend in the beginning and now cheated on Instacart, and Amazon Fresh is my best friend. So it's amazing because one, I get the quality of produce. I've never had any issues with quality of produce. I know that a lot of times that's one of people's hesitations. The other thing is it will save you so much money. Like, especially like Amazon Fresh, you only have to pay for a delivery fee if you don't order a certain amount of money. But when I say it removes all that impulse buy from the grocery store, like you're not waiting in line like, that Kit Kat look good. Let me get this magazine. This stuff on my list. Or you going hungry, like it eliminates all that. So, how I like to do it is as I kind of go throughout the week, if I'm discovering like things that I need, like today I was like, oh crap, I'm getting ready to get low on trash bags. So let me put that on my list. Or I need some more fabric softener. Let me do that. I try to purchase as many green products as possible. So one of the things I like about pretty much any of the shopping brands, you can find like some natural products that have, reduced amount of chemicals, as clean as pure as you can pretty much get. So you can still get those things if your lifestyle is a little bit different. So I no longer grocery shop. I love the idea of I put everything in and I just wait and it just drops off and then I just got to put it up. So I will never go back to grocery shopping. I'm not even gonna hold you. Never gonna do it. That $5 fee tip is well worth it. It's well worth it. It's well worth my peace and my sanity not to grocery shop. So I don't, and I feel good about it. So I encourage you guys to think about outsourcing that. And once again, it saves me so much time. So I can better allocate my time to stuff that I love to do or just relax. And I'm not out, beating the crowd, especially in COVID, people being nasty and stuff. So I don't have to worry about that. It comes straight to my door. You just spray it down, put it up, and that's it. So that's one area that I'll tell you guys to consider outsourcing. The second thing that I recently outsourced was my other thing of shopping, which is just shopping for clothes. So I found a stylist through my girl Bree. I'll put her information in the description. And her name is Megan, and she was a great referral. She's really invested into her trade, and she's a lawyer by trade, but has a real passion for fashion and designing, and has invested to make sure like she knows her stuff. I had a conversation with her. I said, this is stuff I need in my wardrobe. I'm getting slim because I've been working out and getting ready for, New Year, New Me. So, I went through like, hey, here are the things. Here's my body types. Here are some of my triggers. Like, I'm short. I'm busty. I got hips. Like, there's some things that make it a little bit more challenging to shop, which is probably one of the reasons why I don't love it. But I was able to do it with her and try to also kind of explore different sides of myself that I previously haven't done. So that was very helpful. So she went in, I paid her fee. Mine was like $200. It was for a complete like refresh. So she sent me like a shitload of different things based on what I wanted. I knew I wanted personal things to potentially go out in, and then work style. So she provided me with things in all those different categories. And not just that, once I got my stuff, I tried it on. I was able to say, I like this, I like that. I feel like I still need this or that. She opened my eyes to different things I typically wouldn't purchase. So that was cool and creative. And well worth it because I didn't have to shop. She sent me a bunch of links. I went through, I got the stuff I wanted, and I was able to do it on my own terms. And that was so freeing. And I really enjoyed it because I didn't have to like, oh my God, I gotta get this, or oh my God, I gotta get that, or shit, like where do I find this or find that? Because once again, I'm short, I'm busty, I don't have wide shoulders, but my bust is like insane. So these are things that normally make it hard, but she was able to find things based on my fit or based on my figure that would work better for me. So those are two different ways from a shopping aspect that I've outsourced. The other thing that I've experimented with outsourcing is cleaning my home, right? The only reason why I'm not really doing it now is just COVID, and I mean, just basically because of COVID, right? I just don't want people in my space. But a lot of times people are like, you're one person, you're single, and you got a 1-bedroom apartment. You don't need that. First of all, don't worry about my needs. Okay, I'm gonna do what I feel like I need to do. All right, so I'll say the same thing to you. I know a lot of women who feel like they have to take on the world, and I think this is one area that you can really take off your plate, especially if you're a mom. You've got a lot of different responsibilities. Like, there's a lot of extra anxiety in the spirit of COVID, and this is just one helpful way to kind of get that off your plate. One thing I'll suggest too is a lot of times people just assume it's going to be expensive, but I want to throw in a few tips for you guys to consider that I think will be helpful if you're interested in doing and getting someone to come in and help clean your home. So there's Thumbtack, way better than Craigslist. You can kind of see people's reviews. You can kind of talk back and forth. So Thumbtack is a great option, and they've got a bunch of different stuff on there too. So like even if you're looking for a stylist, there's like stylists on there. It's really good. So Thumbtack is a great place to look at. The other thing is Groupon. Yep, Groupon. There are so many deals out here for services because, COVID obviously have impacted a lot of different businesses. So definitely don't sleep on Groupon because they got a ton of options. And I think it's just another great area for to explore. So I know everybody, this is just a real quick download on some of the things that I'm outsourcing, but the moral of the story is just be okay with handing off some of the stuff you don't like to do. If you don't like doing laundry, hire someone to come and do your laundry. If you hate walking your dog, you might love your dog, hire a dog walker. Like, go to Rover or go to Thumbtack and find someone. Like, that's not lazy. It's called protecting your energy. Like, instead of doing that, how else can you budget your time? Like, there's an opportunity cost associated with everything. With me not going grocery shopping, that gives me more time to work on content or my professional career or sit and do nothing, right? And I want to spend my time the way I want to spend it. So just be okay with exploring the things that you like or dislike and start having those conversations with each other. And if someone doesn't understand your perspective, that's fine. It is your money, it's your coin. So you do and spend with it as you may and whatever feels right for you. But I really feel like we need to start having more dialogues around just outsourcing the shit we hate, because we really don't have to do it all. And we're so much better when we don't, right? We're not burned out, we're not tired, we don't feel obligated, we don't feel guilty or, you know, for doing it. We don't feel resentment because, you know, for hating it, secretly hating it and actually having to do it. So just believe that as an option and just outsource some of that shit. Like the grocery thing is amazing. If you want to find a personal shopper, there's a ton of people that might have interest. You know, check some hashtags for that. And then like the house cleaning, definitely Thumbtack, Groupon has a lot of different deals for you guys to check out too. So definitely encourage you guys to explore that. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please leave me some comments. I love to have your feedback. Thank you guys so much and have a great day, y'all.